Okay. I just feel like talking again. If I don't like the video, I won't post it. I wasn't going to make a video. I said, why do I want to make another video? What's the point? I'm not making any money on YouTube. I'm up to $7. So why am I doing this? Just to make a video just because I feel like doing it? I guess. I don't need to make a video every day. If every video I made me, let's say, $200, I'd make a video every day. It's gonna make me $200. That would work. Just saw a video of some girl. She said she's been on YouTube for a year. She's got over 40,000 subscribers, and she's making over 10K a month, 10 to 20K a month on YouTube. You know what her channel is? How to make money on YouTube. Here's how you make money on YouTube. And she goes, and I've only been doing this a year, and I'm making videos as I learn how to make money on YouTube. And I'm like, wait, what? Wait. I once read somewhere, you could make a rock garden and sell it for $50. Or you could write a book called How to Make a Rock Garden, and you could make a lot of money. Selling information is the way to make money. Just sell information. That's what she's doing. Her whole channel is teaching people how to make money on YouTube. She lost her job just a year ago and decided to go all in on YouTube. And she started learning how this all works. And in just 1 year, she's now making 10 to 20K a month. And she's got kids. She goes, I was scared. She says, I was scared. And I'm looking at this going, yeah, she's only been on here for a year. She said she had a dead channel that didn't do anything. Well, she didn't know what she was doing. Oh, so what you do is you go on YouTube and say, here's how to make money on YouTube. So your YouTube channel is how to make money on YouTube. So your videos are all about how to make, and you just keep making more of these videos. Here's how you do this, here's how you do that. And she didn't know anything when she started. Ooh, I got to go back and look at her first videos. What did she say in those first videos? I should try it. I can tell you her name. You want to look her up. Hold on, I'll just check it. She just popped up in my thing, and I was just listening to her. She sounds fine. But I'm like, really? This is what we're doing now? Alexa, Alexa, Sarenoja, Saarenoja. Alexa Sarenoja. I didn't go viral, but I made 12K a month anyway. And then in parentheses it says over 40. I'm assuming that means she's over 40. I assume that's what that means in the thing. Small channel, big cash are the large letters on the thing. That's the other thing someone told me. That's what my brother figured out. He was trying to see if he could make money on YouTube, and he never succeeded at it. But he said, but you have to put large garish letters in the thumbnail. That's one of the things that will draw people in. And a lot of people use large garish letters. Big letters, big, ugly letters. Because people see that. And they're drawn in by those words. You got to know the words to use. Don't you see? You got to say that. Well, then why did my one video get over 30,000 views, and everything that I've done since doesn't even get 1,000 views? What's the difference? Can someone point that out to me? Because I've been trying to make another video that would make another 30,000 views, because why wouldn't I want to do that? If I can get 30,000 views a video, I'm going to do that. Why wouldn't I? The last time I just tried clickbait. My video said how to manifest your dream life. It also said something about the Chronicles of Amber and how to manifest your dream life. I just said that to see if people would click on it. Oh, how to manifest your dream life? Let's see. But you see, it also said the Chronicles of Amber, and they're like, what's that? I don't get it. I'm just trying different words to see. I had a video that wasn't getting hardly any views at all, so I changed the title, and now it's getting a decent amount of views. It had sat on YouTube for about 3 days, did basically nothing, had like 12 views. So I said, yeah, that title isn't making anyone interested, so I changed it. And now it's probably got a couple hundred views, but big deal. So what? I just, large garish letters. I still don't know how to edit my YouTube videos. I trying to figure out how that girl went from losing her job and she has kids and now she's making 10 to 20 grand a month making YouTube videos. It's a lot of work. She clearly said it's a lot of work. You got to learn how to do this. But I was like, but your channel is literally just teaching people how to make money on YouTube. That's how you make money on YouTube? By teaching other people how to make money on YouTube? Don't you have to already have made money on YouTube to teach people how? Well, she is. She's making 10 to 20K a month. So she says. Is she just saying that? 42,000 subscribers is enough to make that much? Is that true? I wouldn't think so. Sheesh, what are these people who have 500,000? What are they making on YouTube? PewDiePie had 100 million and he was making 7 million a year. I don't know what he's up to now. No clue. But he's the most popular there is, other than a corporation that passed him up. But if I could make a living on YouTube so that I don't have to walk dogs anymore, that's effectively being retired. So if I could just hang out and make videos and people would like them, like that video I made. One time I made a video about Ren and his piece of music called Hi Ren. That's my #1 viewed video. It's got over 45,000 views. But the video that I made a month or two ago that has over 30,000 views about manifesting, did it work for you? Have you tried did it work? I have something like, I forget what the title was. That video has way more comments, way more interaction. Not as many views as the Hi Ren video, because Ren was huge. He's still big, but I don't know what's going on with him. He's not, I thought he was coming out with a new album. Maybe there's been a delay. I guess he's been struggling with health issues again. I don't know. But I wonder now, how much does a channel, one of my favorite channels, Popcorn in Bed, how much does she make? She's got over 400,000 subscribers. She must make a lot. I just posted in the community post from the Charismatic Voice. You ever heard of that YouTube channel? She's got almost 2 million subscribers. Pretty girl. She's a professional opera singer. She just reacted to she does music reactions. I don't know how she makes any money doing music reactions. She just reacted to Pinball Wizard by The Who. And it was really fun to watch her. Partly because she's really good looking. And her personality is fun. And she's a professional opera singer. She knows what she's talking about. She knows things. And she's never heard this music before. All of this music that she's reacted to on her channel. She said in a post or a video that she has a staff. And I'm like, a staff? For your YouTube channel or because you're a professional opera singer? I'm assuming it's her YouTube channel. Almost 2 million subscribers now. You have a staff? A staff's got to be at least 3 people. I would assume, if not 4 or 5, you're paying that many people a full-time income. Well, if she's making 100,000 a month, sure. Is she making that much? Maybe. I don't know. You know, she's got almost 2 million subscribers. PewDiePie's got over 100 million. I wonder how much he makes now. It's got to be. I bet it's over 10 million a year. If I could just make 5K a month, I'd retire from dog walks and just do that full time. And then maybe I'd find the motivation to write my 3rd D&D fantasy novel. Maybe I'd find the motivation. I don't know. I'm not sure. But lately, I've been frustrated. I've even been depressed. And I bet some of you know why. I'll give a moment, let you think about it. Just let me know if you guessed right why I've been frustrated and depressed lately. It's not just one reason, but the more I think about when I made that video about manifesting, did it work for you? Because it didn't work for me. The more I think about this, because it's been 6 years since I first heard Neville Goddard, it's been 6 years since I started imagining what I wanted and trying to fall asleep in my imagined state. And I know darn well why it didn't work. Because I don't fully believe it's going to work. And because I am incapable or don't know how to persist in the feeling of the wish fulfilled. To make this work, Jesus said, believe that you already have it and it shall be yours. Well, what does that mean? Believe that I already have it. Well, we know what that means, but you have to persist in that feeling. Neville said, if you persist in the feeling of the wish fulfilled, it will harden into fact. Well, how are you going to do that? I can feel it right now. I can think about what I want and imagine that it's here, because if you're imagining that you have the thing you want, then that's telling your subconscious mind you already have it, because it sees you imagine. What you imagine is real to your subconscious mind. So if you imagine a Ferrari, then your subconscious mind assumes you have a Ferrari. Well, if you believe that you have a Ferrari, and every night you imagine that you have a Ferrari, or throughout the day, whenever you want to feel like imagining, you imagine that you have a Ferrari, your subconscious mind goes, oh, we have a Ferrari. Okay. And now you have to believe that this is true, that you already have it. If you believe that you already have it, Jesus said, it shall be yours. Okay? Now you have to persist in this feeling 24/7. But you don't have a Ferrari. I'm not trying to manifest a Ferrari, for all of you wondering. I don't care about a Ferrari. I'd love to drive one just to see what it feels like. I'm sure it feels great. I'm sure it drives amazing, but it doesn't matter to me. I got a Nissan Kicks. I had a Nissan Sentra. I had to trade it in for different reasons. Wish I still had my Nissan Sentra, but the Nissan Kicks has been really good. No clue how I end up with this car and this apartment and the job that I have. No clue. Just got lucky. Maybe I manifested it. I mean, supposedly we've manifested everything in our life. I guess we have. But how do I persist in the feeling that I'm already wealthy and already retired and already living my dream life? You have to persist in that feeling 24/7. Oh, well, you might have some doubts and some frustrations here, and it's not going to be perfect, but in general, Neville was very clear. If you persist in the feeling of the wish fulfilled, it will harden into fact, because there isn't a power that exists that can stop it. This is God creating your reality for you, and all you're doing is imagining it and believing it. If you believe, it will. But what you really have to do is you have to know that you already have this thing that you want. And your imagination is saying, there it is. I'm there. I'm right there in my imagination. I have the thing that I want. But now you have to persist in it. How can I persist in it when 24/7 my physical reality is saying, no, you don't. You don't have anything. You don't have this. Where? 24/7. And he said, this is the other thing, I'm quoting Neville now, though reason and your senses deny it, persist in the assumption, and it will harden into fact. I can persist for a little bit. I can sit here and imagine that I'm retired and wealthy, living my dream life. I can imagine all the specifics. I've told you what I would do in a different video. If I was retired, what would I do? I know exactly what I'd do. I didn't even tell you all the things that I'd do. But I mentioned them. If I really had like real wealth, like huge amount, I would help people get out of poverty because I don't need that wealth. Once I have what I need and I'm really comfortable with it, like, it's a lot. But it's not billions. If I had billions or even like hundreds and hundreds of millions, I would absolutely help people get out of poverty. As one person at a time, one family at a time. I'm not gonna like make a show out of it. I'm not doing this to brag. I'm doing this because I can't live with myself. I can't live in wealth if I'm not at least helping people get out of poverty. I don't know how wealthy people sit around and all they do all day long is try to figure out how they can make more money when they don't need more money. Once I have enough, I have no desire to make more money unless I can help people. If I can help people, if I could make $1 million a month and use that money to help people, well, there's an incentive. But what do I need $1 million a month? Or I'm already a multimillionaire. Let's just assume. Let's just pretend. I've already got all that I want. Never have to work another day in my life. I don't have to write anymore. I would write because I want to write. I would make videos because I want to make videos. I wouldn't have to make videos ever again. But I've never made a dime on YouTube. So all the videos I've made, I don't make to make money. But if I could, I'd absolutely keep doing it. If that girl can help me make money, the one I just talked about, I don't think she can, but I'm going to give it a try. I might as well listen to I just left her a comment. We'll see what she says. I said, you're making how much money with just 42K subscribers? I said, I got 1.13K subscribers. I said, if I could make 5K a month, I'd be thrilled. So I'm hoping she'll show me what to do. We'll see. I don't think she will. I have a feeling that what you have to do is not something that I'm going to want to do. But again, I'm just guessing. She's doing it. 1 year. She's set 10 to 20K a month after just 1 year. Oh, where do I sign? Wouldn't you do that? Why wouldn't you? I don't need my dream home. I just need enough that I can retire. Because I'm 63 and I walk dogs for a living. What am I going to do if I can't walk dogs? Well, apparently I can just start doing a YouTube channel and I can figure out how to, and in less than a year I'll be making 10 to 20K a month. Holy crap. PewDiePie did it. Yeah, but he's one guy. Why isn't everybody doing what PewDiePie's doing? Why aren't there thousands of PewDiePies now? Or millions, for that matter. The charismatic voice. She's reacting to music. If you react to music, you get a copyright claim. You don't make any money. I keep keeping this window open so it gives me a little bit of light. I guess it doesn't really matter right now. How can she possibly be making money on YouTube if you play music? The video that I just made that I played music, that's copyright claim. I don't get anything. It's like, nope, you don't make any money on that video. How can she make money on a video that she's reacting to music? How? This is all she does. She reacts to music. I'm shocked that anyone reacts to music anymore because it's all copyright claimed. When Lost in Vegas did it, they were, I think, the first YouTube video to make music reactions. Lost in Vegas. 2 black guys, and they've got a huge channel. They've got over 1 million subscribers. They got a professional studio. In the beginning, they had nothing. They just sat in front of a camera, like me. And I don't think there was any copyright claims back then, but now there are. And the artists take all the money. And a lot of these channels, if you try to react to music, they'll block it I'm like, why are you blocking music? Think about how stupid this is. Hey, someone's just reacted to your music. Oh, block it. So it's blocked. Nobody will see it. What if that person has like 50,000, 100,000, million, whatever subscribers they have, and they're reacting to your music, and people are clicking on it and liking it, and block it. Why? Because it's my music. You don't have the right to react to my music. First of all, yeah, I do. Who the hell are you? What? But block? People who react to music, then lots and lots of people hear your music. What do you think is going to happen? They're going to listen to your music on YouTube. You're making money on YouTube. I know you are, because music channels, music artists, there's songs on YouTube that have over 1 billion views by all the popular artists. They're making huge money on YouTube. And you're going to block someone reacting to it? What the heck is that about? But then the copyright claim means the artist gets 100% of the revenue generated from that video. Wait, what? The content creator makes a video about your music, and copyright claim, you get 100% and they get 0? You didn't do anything. They did all the work and made the video, which is going to make you money, but you get 100%? Why isn't it at least 50-50? I think it should be 90-10. 10 for the 90 for the content creator, 10% for the artist. You're going to get 10% for every content creator who reacts to your music. That's not enough? But can we at least do 50-50? Nope, 100% for the artist, 0 for the content creator. How does that make any sense? So if I make a video reacting to music, and I make a great looking video, and it gets hundreds of thousands of views, I get nothing? Why in the hell would I make that video then? Yet there are still people reacting to music on YouTube, and I'm like, why are you doing this? I know people who stopped doing it because they weren't making any money. They said there's no point. One guy got up to 30, 40,000 subscribers. He was a teenager. The moment he turned 18, I think that's what did it for him. He was like, oh, now I'm an adult. Now I can be a professional YouTuber. No reason to react to music anymore. There was another black guy, I love this guy's channel, Jamel, a.k.a. Jamal. He stopped doing it. He stopped reacting to music. He does other kinds of videos now. He loved Ren. Oh, he reacted to Ren all the time. Every time Ren came out with a new song, there's Jamel reacting to it. And I'm watching it, clicking on it. Ren even commented on one of his reactions, which was pretty cool. He just said, I'm back to reacting to music. I'm like, whoa, wait, what happened? Did YouTube make a deal with you or something? Did they work something out? I bet they did. Because Ren was sick of YouTube too. And he got together with some YouTube person. I saw a picture of him sitting with some YouTube person. They must have said, oh, we need this guy's revenue. I don't get it. But hey, I've made almost $7 now on my YouTube videos. Almost $7, guys. I'm going. So the reason I've been frustrated and depressed is because this isn't working. And it's not going to work because I don't know how to persist in the feeling of the wish fulfilled. So if anybody can tell me how to do that, I'm all ears. I do not know how to do that. I know how to do it in the moment. Of course I know how to do it in the moment. I can, and you have to feel, you pretty much got to stay positive. Your every thought you think creates your reality. I've got to stay in a positive mindset. If I already have it, I should be happy all the time. If I already have the thing I want, I should always be happy. But the problem is that life, the reality you're living in, you don't have any of it. And you have to deal with this 24/7. So how do you maintain this positive, happy vibration constantly when life is the life that I'm living does not generate that positive, happy vibration for me 24/7? It doesn't. how do I make it do that when it doesn't do that? Stop being such a realist. Start being a daydreamer. Start just being happy to be happy. Well, maybe I can do that. I don't know. Fake it till you make it? Is that what you got to do? Let's just pretend that I'm already happy and retired and everything's wonderful. And then I have to maintain this feeling of, oh boy, everything's great. And I should always just be like that. I'm exaggerating, but that's what you got to do. Can't do it. I've never been able to do that. I can get into a positive frame of mind. I can think good thoughts and walk around with a smile on my face while I'm walking dogs, and I can have an enjoyable day. But that only lasts for so long. What am I missing that what would Neville tell me to do? I wish Neville was alive and I could go to his place, to his lecture, and sit and talk to him. I wish I could pick his brain. I want to go train with Wim Hof. I've told you about Wim Hof in my other videos. I want to go train with him because he's incredible. He's 66 and he's unreal what he can do. I want to practice the Wim Hof method so that I can be as powerful as he is physically and mentally. He's powerful. He's strong. He doesn't look powerful. He looks like a hippie, kind of. A 66-year-old, hippie. I want to train with him. Costs thousands of dollars, let alone I'd have to take a week off to go train with him. How am I going to do that? Plus the travel expenses to the Netherlands where he lives, let alone the money I'd have to pay him, his fees, which are thousands. I don't even know what they are to go train with him. Professional athletes go train with him. I don't think I can afford to go train with him. If I was wealthy, I'd invite him to come to my place and train me and my family and friends. We're going to train with Wim, all of us. And I'd make a video of it. Absolutely 100%. I'd love to do that. A lot of things I'd love to do, I can't. And so I'm frustrated because I can't do what I want to do. Now, fortunately, I can work and I have a nice apartment and I'm making enough money to live here. It's not a lot. I'm not rich. I'm not even close to being rich, but at least I'm making enough that I can live. But how long can I maintain that? I don't like living alone. It's fine. It's not bad. There's a lot of people a lot worse off than me, and there's a lot of people a lot better off than me. That has nothing to do with anything. I just want to have certain things in my life. And I don't have them. And imagining that I have them didn't do anything. That's what frustrates me the most. That's the thing that really frustrates, because I'm fooling myself if I think one day this is all just going to happen and I'm going to retire. If I just keep doing what I'm doing, why would anything change? And all of a sudden I'm just going to retire. Oh, hey, I made all this money. It's amazing. This thing just happened. I got all this. My ship came in. I'm retiring, guys. Hey, maybe I'll make more videos or maybe not. I don't know. Maybe I'd still make videos. I like making videos. Maybe I'd make different videos. Actually, I know one kind of video that I'd make that involves other people. I would love to make those videos, but I would need those people in my life to make those videos. Hope it happens. I want it to happen. And I don't know what I would do with this channel. I'm not 100% on that. I'm not really sure. Maybe I would continue to make different videos. I don't know. But I still want to write all my novels, and I don't have the motivation to write. And if you don't have the motivation to write, you're not going to write. I've tried. I've worked on about 3 or 4 chapters of book 3, and I can't finish him. I don't even look at him anymore. I see him on my blog, and I go, nah, don't bother. I was going to not bother with the video today. I went to have this all set up, and I'm looking, and I'm thinking, what am I doing? And I just turned it all off and set it all down, and I started watching some YouTube video just to hang out and watch a YouTube video for myself, for my own enjoyment. And finally, I'm like, no, screw this. Put the damn thing on and just say whatever it is that's on your mind. Don't even worry about what you say. Just say whatever you want to say. And here I am. I really like talking to all of you people, though. Those few people who talk back to me. I love that. I could talk to people all day long. I should do a podcast. And I should do a live stream. Because I really like to talk. I don't know if you've noticed. I like to talk, and I like to get to know people. It doesn't matter if you're a pretty girl or not. I like to get to know people. I don't care if you're 5 years old or 95 years old or 105 years old. I like to talk to the kids. I love talking to kids. Used to play with them outside in our open field where we lived in Schaumburg in our townhome. Loved doing that. I play wiffle ball with kids all day. I just love being around kids, but I love being around adults too. I love being around people. Oh, I'd have parties because parties are fun. You get to socialize with people. You get to hang out. We played games. We didn't just play Dungeons and Dragons or fantasy card games. We played board games. We did all kinds of things because it was fun. But I still wasn't happy because I wasn't free. Because Monday through Friday, I had to go work a job that I only did because I needed money. And I hated that. I hate that. I absolutely hate it. But on the weekends, man, we had fun. Friday night and Saturday and Sunday are great. So that was fun. Life is good. All of a sudden, I'm free. Back to this frickin' 5 days of this crap again. Not bad jobs. They were okay jobs. But I don't want to do them. I'm so lucky I can walk dogs. I'm so lucky that I fell into this. Because I don't know where I'd be today. If I had to go work for some company and had a boss telling me what to do, I couldn't deal with that. I could. If I have a really good boss, then it's fine. I worked for Matt's Cookies. Matt was great. Then he died. Shocked. He was young. Great guy. Enjoyed working with him. But I wouldn't have done it if I didn't need to do it. If somebody if I came into $5 million back then, and I'm working at Matt's Cookies. Hey Matt, I'm retiring. Just wanted to give you a call. Yeah, I can work 2 weeks for you for free, but I'm done. I just came into money. Oh, okay, cool. Good luck. Done. I wouldn't work. No, I'd give him 2 weeks for free just to transition, to get somebody to replace me. I would do that. And he'd be surprised that I wouldn't take any money, but why would I take any money? See, how? You're a multimillionaire, right? And every day you wake up with the mentality of how can I make more money? That's all that life is to you? So you're making money that you don't need, that you're never going to use other than to make more money with it. That's what life is for a lot of rich people. Not everybody. A lot of rich people give away a lot of money. I can't imagine why everyone wouldn't do that. But why are you working to make more money when you don't need more money? Is it that you just love to do it? That fine. But that's what you want to do? You want your life to be about making more money. Money that you'll never need, never use, unless you're using it for something, but I think all you're doing is stockpiling more and more wealth into your bank account or whatever you put it in. And then what? You're just going to die and all your wealth is going to go to whoever it's willed to? So you're just making as much as you can possibly make, and you're never going to stop making money, and never stop making money until one day you die. That's what life is? See, I think life is, I'm free, I can do whatever I want, I have enough money now that I never have to worry again, and now I'm going to live and enjoy every moment that I'm here. And if I can help people along the way, I'm going to do that, because that's real rewarding. And I can't stand that people are poor. Why do we have poor people? There's no reason for poor people anymore. Do you realize that? Do you know that there's no reason for anyone to live in poverty anymore? None. It's stupid. We've got all these people convinced that, oh, you got to work real hard to make a living because it's really hard and life is hard. It shouldn't be. We have enough technology and enough resources to provide everyone on the planet with an amazing life. And we can't even end poverty? What the hell's wrong with us? This is nuts. And now we're going to war again. Hey, look, another war. Gee, there's a shock, another war. Wow. We're being played, folks. We're all being played. We should all be living a phenomenal life right now. Every single person on this planet should be. Every single one. And all the bad people should be in prison, but provided with all that they need in prison. And all of the physically and mentally disabled people should also be living like Rain Man from the movie Rain Man. They should all have that life. No one on this planet should be in poverty or should be suffering other than if they're physically sick or in hospice. That's it. This is insanity, what we're living. This is the Twilight Zone. We are living in the Twilight Zone. Maybe I'll call that the name of this video. We are living in the Twilight Zone, because we are. This is the Twilight Zone. It's insanity. We should all be living in our dream homes. Every single one of us should be living in our dream homes. This idea that you got to do it for yourself is absurd. Are we not all the children of God? And if you're an atheist, are we not all the children of the universe? Are we not all connected to this thing called the universe? And is it not all inside of us? If reality is actually all within, and the kingdom of God is within, and the universe is within, then why can't we all work together and create paradise for everybody? Why is that not the theme that the vast majority of people would go, yeah, well, let's do that. Let's come together and let's stop all of this nonsense. Because there's a small group that is controlling all of this. And they're small. We outnumber these oligarchs at least 1,000,000 to 1. But how are we gonna mobilize against that? I wish I could do it. I wish I had the power to put an end to the evil bastards who are destroying this planet and are ruining lives for hundreds of millions of billions of people on this planet, who are continuing all of this suffering, needless suffering. And we think there's nothing we can do. We can easily create paradise right now. I wish it would happen. I guess I'm done. Boy, 39 minutes long video. Yeah, why not? Let's post it. We are literally living in the Twilight Zone. Maybe I'll call it something else. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.